Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and welcome back to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Today we're going to be finishing up World 3, Wandaria Remains. Either way, we're going to be starting off at the Invasion of the House of Horrors. I say finish up, we're going to be saved, whatever. Let's just start the Invasion of the House of Horrors. This reminds me of Little Shop of Horrors. I was going to start singing it, but it's House of Horrors, not Little Shop of Horrors. Completely different. Kirby jump scare. Kind of funny you could do that in a level that's kind of about scaring you. Like, although not really. But there's definitely a lot of jump scares going on here. Not like actual scary stuff, but until that just like pops up in front of you, kind of not really scary though. Maybe it's scary for little kids who are like, if they were to walk in here normally in this world regularly. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, let's grab this. Check this out. See, look, you can charge two at the same time. I love the music for this level so much. You'll see a lot of pits there too, where you kind of fall. Trying to explain something and stuff pops out at me. But there are multiple times where you'll see one of the enemies pop out at you, or one of the little wall figures come out in a pit. So you want to make sure you have solid ground at every time. By the way, you'll see a mission there. Eat 3 of the ghost snacks. We got 1 of them. You also see these things pop out from distances. So in that case, Cutter is very, very helpful for that reason. Final Cutter. Let's do that. You'll also see a little spot here to the right. Move over here to the right. If you blink, you'll miss it. You'll also see a box that changes. If you get the wrong one, you won't be able to get it back. So, make sure you hit the one with the Waddle Dee, and voila. If you hit the one with the Gordo, or Gordo drops down, and you'll never see your Waddle Dee ever again. Until you restart the level, of course, as is the case of most things. But you can't backtrack at all and have it pop back again. Now it's scary section, although not really. Dark section though. And here we can light things up and have stuff. I gotta say, the music choice here is very, very nice. You could just hold yourself open and continuously light like this, but it's probably better to just continuously flash like this. You'll thank me for that later. That's gonna be a very useful skill to be using later, as you'll see, especially for one of the missions in this particular stage. We'll get to that though. This nice little ice cream. If you notice, you'll see pits you cannot cross as well. You'll see like bait to go over there, but always make sure you don't jump into a pit. Not everything is necessary, but good job, self. Well, thankfully I had some soda and a turkey or chicken to be able to heal myself. Now you'll see a jump thing here, in which case, go back quickly, jump there, jump back. Crap. And I missed on the, there we go. Got it. Level 1 capsule complete. Somebody can jump over it. Nope. Can't jump quite hard enough. Now you'll see these things. I think they're called like Ghoul Gordos, or I'll find out what their name is very shortly. But if you notice, you hold in, they get drug over to you every time you keep yourself on. So if you keep on just like doing this, they're not going to get anywhere near you until you try charging one of these, in which case they get very, very close to you. Just keep track of that. Get used to the fact that those things could come at you, and just keep using this instead. Like that Gordo right there. Alright. Now for this one, of course you want to use Chakram Cutter. Quickly charge. and then wait for it to become Waddle Dee. Now, the thing you need to know is you need to act quick, because you can't hold it forever. For example, let's just hold this here real quick. Whoops. Hold on. Let's just hold that there real quick. And say you just stand here and you wait till you get the right moment just in time. Eventually, it comes back automatically. In which case, if you don't make sure you do it intentionally, you might just end up painting the Gordo that way. And that's never fun. Just be wary of that, because it's really easy to mess that up if you're not careful. Just going to light this up. Charge that battery. And that battery pretty much tells you how long you have until those platforms go away. You want to go over here to the right. You're not done yet. And you want to charge this up. Wait for them to go away, and voila. Technically, they would have just gone away on their own, but I didn't do that, so that was my own fault. But yeah, you could very well ruin the mission of not getting hit by those things at that very section right there, trying to get that last Waddle Dee if you're not careful. So yeah. That's the second ghost snack right there, by the way. And now we do not need this anymore. We could now be on our merry way like nothing ever happened and just continue on. That is not one of the ghost snacks, surprisingly enough. I don't remember I need fire, but I'll take fire anyway, just in case. Now you'll see a real painting and a fake painting. Well, I guess there's a real path and a fake path, because obviously that's a real painting over there, but not a real path. You don't want to fall for it. Thanks to 3D, it's very easy to tell which one's the fake one, just by depth perception. No 3D slider required. Now here you'll see the same thing happen again. Very easy to mess that one up. But that one's kind of harder since there's only one path. It wasn't like a mere illusion type thing going on. There's Crash. I wouldn't worry about that too much. You don't need Crash for anything as far as I'm aware, so not worth it. And then there's one last snack right there, and that is the Ghost Hidden Snack. That's the third one, so we completed that mission now. Now, you'll see that that is the fake path, and this is the right path. However, you also notice over here, there's a vending machine that you can't access normally. So, what you want to do is you want that thing to fall over to access the stuff behind it. Of course, I knew they would figure to pull off something like that. They wouldn't just have paintings like that and have you kind of like trick you without tricking you kind of thing. This is also required for one of the missions, in which case, you want to be careful here. Once you go on here, it's going to start an on-rails section. Keep in mind where you see these things on the left and right, and get ready accordingly. Because you want to destroy every single one. And it's going to get faster as time goes on, too. Maybe not here, but just keep that in mind for the future. This one is a lot quicker. Now here, there are 3 in a row. You make sure you destroy all of them, grab that Waddle Dee. Destroy 13 aliens by using Vending Mouth, which we just did. So hooray! We saved all the Waddle Dees, we did every mission. And grab our Waddle Dees. Yay! I love fun houses. Clear without touching any of the ghost Gordos. They're just called ghost Gordos. Okay. That's a very simple name, I guess. Speaking of Gordos, Poppy Bros Jr. Wild Frosty. The mysterious vortex brought Mr. Frosty to the New World too. He arrived shortly before Kirby and immediately joined the Beast Pack. The change in wardrobe must have made it an easy choice. It's tough to be the new guy, but his fellow beasts love working with him. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. And thus the final level before the boss, the Wanderia Dream Parade. That's a fun level. Nice of aesthetically pleasing level for sure. It's kind of hard to beat the music of this one though. But it comes pretty close. Whee! I'd say this is the first stage in the game where you may honestly miss out on one of the blueprints of an ability. It's kind of tricky. Well, not really tricky, but it's easy to mess up. You don't have to really do anything up here, but if you want to be clever, go over here, jump on this, and jump on that. Look, red coin. Kind of cool. And thus you're in an abandoned garage with nothing here. No music, no sounds, nothing. Except this switch. And look at this beautiful sight. How could you not love this music? Nice little upbeat track. Nice lights going on. Always love RGB. I'm a big fan of that. My computer is 100% proof of this. You might see some grass. You can't burn that grass. It's just visual grass. You can't burn it, so don't try to think there's something hidden there and try to grab it. And just waste your time. Not worth it. Let's get all those guys out of the way. And we have more duckies to find. To save your friends. Now, technically, the duckies can get run over, but they just kind of spin around in a circle and scared. They can't actually die, so don't worry about that. Like that, for example. They could get hit by enemies, but that's it. No, Naughty. I'm sorry to wake you up, but you're waking up yourself to try and harm my little duckies. I think they're not my duckies, but the last one is over here. It'd be nice if I could hit an enemy before it hits me. And because of the little baby factor, we have a bunch of baby bottles here to go in and trace us way back to the duck. Help the lost ducklings find their mama. We did it! And I'll probably never see that duck ever again. Aw, somebody could outrun it. Oh well. That's obviously a safe zone there, which you're kind of supposed to get to first. But I was trying to save and take a shortcut. Waddle Dee's over there to the left. You can even hear it when you're down there too, from below. Wait, what was I doing? Don't try to do that. Whee! Okay, now for this, you do not want to hit the mud. So a tornado makes this a lot easier to do. In fact, it's kind of what they intended you to do in the first place. Like, you're not going to be able to hit that switch without tornado. So, let's go and hit that. Go down here, grab the ice cream. Oh, whew, almost hit up something. And you'll see a little door over there you want to get to. So just take your little tornado, fall into this hole. And we have a racetrack. Technically, you'll see that time, 5 minutes and 55 seconds. 5.55 seconds. That's kind of hard to do. But let's try it. Whee! No matter what you do, you can't make that time, normally. But I don't even want to beat this at all. Let's just wait right here. easy. There we go. And now we just wait for the clock to get to 86. So I'm going to go ahead and just speed it up, or rather just cut to when that happens. Wait for it. Wait for it. Got it. I was almost worried I would have hit that too early. But either way, you see another Howl room. Hey look, I'm driving my car on water. You may get a capsule, some blue coins. If you're wondering what the 86 means, the 86 I think in Japanese it sounds very similar to Howl or something like that. Hence why they did that for. It kind of reminds me of Miku, how they always reference the number 39, which I think in Japanese sounds similar to Miku or something like that. But anyway, doesn't really matter. Anyway, sure, we didn't beat any of the times, but I wouldn't recommend retrying because it's a red door. You can go back in here anyway. And if you do the retry, it's going to not save any of the stuff you just collected from the Howl room. That wouldn't be very nice. So what you're supposed to do, if you haven't already figured it out, take this cone, hit this little plug right here, hit that switch, and it opens up a little shortcut for us. So let's go ahead and do this. Whee! 3.2 seconds. And that's how you say that Waddle Dee. Ice cream capsule. Waddle Dee. Yay! That's 2 out of 5 so far, making good progress. Now just wait, and then tornado ourselves across. And then we want to land on that Waddle Dee over there. So watch for the shadow. There we go. Perfect. Another mission as well is to bring down an Elflin poster. If you look just carefully there at the bottom, there's an Elflin poster there. So let's head over there and knock that down. You don't need animal, but I'm sorry, not animal, drill. But I'll grab it anyway, just cuz. In fact, I might have even made it harder for myself to do that, because I could have just used tornado over there instead of using animal. But it doesn't matter. There are plenty of safe zones anyway. Oh, I managed to not get hit by that. That's surprising enough. And thus our goal is to go right over here. And just make sure you destroy these enemies, and voila. And thus we get a Mouthful Mode section. And you'll see steel cages or steel boxes, which you can knock those things into and break. You can't break it with your water balloon mode to begin with, but you can knock other stuff into them, which is definitely necessary. And just in case you're running low in water, there's also another pipe right there behind those boxes to break. Go and knock that into that, and you'll see a Waddle Dee there that we could save. However, you'll notice there's another wall behind the Waddle Dee. And if you don't notice the cracks in there, it's very easy to miss that blueprint back there. What is that blueprint? The floor tornado blueprint. So yes, that's probably the first one I could see someone passing up by accident. It almost hit me, but not quite. But alas, a water balloon has to go. Has to pop. And you'll start seeing enemies come over from the top, but you want to stay over to the right, because you'll see this little switch down here in this square circle. That is clearly a circle or a hole. And then fall over here and get that last Waddle Dee. And then just wait for traffic to cross like Frogger. And it's gone. You get a nice view of everything from here. Look at that. Look how beautiful it looks. All the lights, all the sparkles. Really just a pretty scenery all around. This place is awesome. Wish I could have gone the merry-go-round though. Or, sorry, the Ferris wheel. There's clearly a difference. The last one was clear without stepping on any mud, which he did do. So, yeah. Make sure you get that last one. And Tornado makes, like I said, makes that very easy to do. Lantern switch. Storage cabinet. Clearly the most important ones. I guess Big Cab was kind of neat. But alas, that's all 11 of them. So then all the worlds are cleared, except for this stage, which you needed to get 21 Waddle Dees from the stages in order to unlock. And thus, you can continue on to the danger under the big top. I wonder who that could be. And you'll notice this lock here. Floor Tornado Treasure. We need to pretty much go back to town and unlock the abilities before we can do anything here. But I'll do that next time after I clear the boss. So I'll clear the boss and go back to Waddle Dee Town and see what else you could do there. See you guys next time.